While CBC employees struggle with job insecurity, with lower wages than they deserve, with a culture of fear and reprisal when they speak out, a small group of CBC executives have been allowed to get rich off the backs of Canadians. We believe that this is not okay. We know that Ms. Tait and the CBC board cannot continue the way they have. Canadians, I think, are not just disappointed, but angered by the fact that an $18.4 million in bonuses was given out to CBC executives, $3.3 million to top executives, while threatening job cuts and the loss of local journalism, including regions like mine that has no CBC presence. This is wrong, but for some reason, Ms. Tait thinks that everything's okay. She doesn't seem to understand that her actions threaten the legitimacy of the CBC, an institution that we should all be proud of. But I also want to indicate that Liberal mismanagement is at play here. We know that the threat to cut funding to the CBC was also an instigator in terms of, or put into motion a number of things that were deeply problematic. We also know that deep cuts made under the time of Stephen Harper has put the CBC back in irreparable ways in some cases. The Liberals may pat themselves on the back for being not conservative, but imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. I wish we could hear from all government representatives that do have a hand in how the CBC is funding and have had a hand in approving these bonuses. Having said that, I think it is critical to move forward with hearing from Ms. Tait, who did not answer this question as it should have been answered when she was here. And it's very clear to me that Canadians deserve answers from the CBC, from the head of the CBC, right away. And I believe that we as the Heritage Committee need to make sure that that happens as soon as possible.